So I just got off the phone with a good friend of mine who just had a baby. And I do want to encourage new parents, if you have a partner, utilize your partner, especially when it's time for your newborn baby, to go to sleep. As a new mom, my daughter is 8 months, she'll be 9 months. Newborns, you will never sleep the same again once you have a kid. But the one thing that my husband's brother told us to do sleeping patterns, like take turns, and let me tell you, it worked wonders. The first month, both of us were exhausted. My husband stayed home with me the first week I had my daughter, but then he had to go back to work, and I was only on maternity leave for 6 weeks. So I was getting ready to start going back to work and do all that. So we were both going to start, well, I was going to start back at work. So we were just exhausted. So his brother had told us about taking shifts for the baby at night, because our little girl, you would have thought that the night was during the day, because she would be up all night and then sleep all day. So what we would do is, he would take the first shift, which we consider the first shift after 8. So she would stay up from 8 to 10. And during that time, I was still up too, but he would soothe her and stuff while I got our stuff ready for, the day, the next day, his clothes, my clothes, whatever, shower, stuff like that, and then put her down for bed at 10. And then I would, we would go to bed, and then she would get up at 1 in the morning, and 1 or 2, and then I would do the feeding from either whenever she woke up, and then she would go back to bed about 3 or 4 depending, and then he would get up for work, do his thing, and then I would get up when I started working at 6 o'clock, get everything together. But when I wasn't working, I would just sleep until she would get up around 7 or 8. But it actually, when you're sleep deprived, you're annoyed, you're super over everything. Let's just be real. And if you haven't suffered from it yet, let me just tell you, it's not a good feeling. Nothing makes sense. And then you're trying to be the best parent to this kid, but you're on empty. So it honestly refreshed both of us and helped us. So I would definitely encourage to get a sleep pattern, or not a sleep pattern, but a sleep schedule. Once you figure out your baby's sleep schedule, you and your partner discuss it, and you take one shift and they take another shift, and that way, because you want to be a supportive parent and spouse, and let's both get it together. But it's not going to work, because you're both going to be exhausted. You're both going to be on eggshells and upset, and it just doesn't work. So I would definitely encourage you to do a sleeping schedule, because it'll save you time, and it'll also just be the best thing for your baby too, because the baby will then have 2 parents who are just on their A game. So so once you're done watching this video, please subscribe to my channel. I hope you have an amazing day. There's my American flag. All right, bye.